Who asked you live at zero complaint level? मौज में रहो, be happy. Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Knowing the knowledge through satsanga is one aspect of our life. Second aspect is we have to practice that knowledge in our life. Practicing yoga is physical. Sit in a particular posture and then your back should be straight, your neck should be straight, your head, if it is there, that also should be straight. Practice of yoga. Practice of upasana, keep on chanting the Lord's name. Then practice of meditation, sit silently and suffer silently. This is what we normally understand, that we are walking spiritual path. But this is not so. Spiritual path is not going to the forest in Himalayas and doing meditation, or somebody doing lot of tapasya, staying in the icebergs and still without much clothes. When we see all these things, we get in a mode that really this is spiritual life. Or somebody doesn't take food for months together and then great. In short, we do not practice knowledge. Yoga is done during yoga, upasana is done during upasana, meditation is done during meditation. But we don't live in parts. We live as a whole. The body, the mind, the eye, all three things are together lived. And therefore, if we want to practice knowledge, what should be done? And for that, we will study Bhaja Govindam. This text was written by Bhagwan Shankaracharya towards the end of his avatar, not in the beginning. In the beginning, he wrote commentary. First commentary he wrote on Vishnu Sahasranam. After that commentary was written, then his Guru said, "You are born for this, continue." Govinda Padacharya in Omkareshwar. And thereafter he wrote commentaries on the Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, and composed so many texts. Aparokshanubhuti, Vivek Chudamani, Atmabodh, Tattvabodh. There is no end to it. After having written everything, then he happened to be in Varanasi. And towards the end of his avatar, he saw something there, and that prompted him. And these words came from him. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. So what is that which initiated this composition that will make a lot of change in our understanding of spiritual life. See? So, on the banks of Ganges, on some ghat, there was one old man, and he was studying grammar, Sanskrit grammar. And he was so much lost in that. So, that has prompted Bhagwan Shankaracharya to compose this. Now, what we have to understand? We are lost in the means. Our attention is not towards the goal. See? You will see anybody, for example, yoga. Now, those who are engaged in yoga, their attention is only on AK-47. See? They'll be going with their mattress wherever they go, and the moment they get chance, thrash and start. See? Or those who are engaged in so-called upasana, they will be lost in different types of malas. Rudraksha mala is powerful, or Spatika mala is powerful, or Tulasi mala is powerful. Actually, hybrid mala is powerful. Hybrid mala we have not heard. You know nothing. Hybrid mala means one bead is Spatika, followed by second bead, Rudraksha, followed by third bead, the Tulasi. And in this manner, what will happen? So when you touch the Spatika, you will get wealth. Really? Yes. Thereafter, you touch Rudraksha, all wealth will go away. Then you touch Tulasi, you will start crying. दर्शन दो भगवान, कैट्रैक्ट हो रहा है, अभी भी नहीं दिया. Friends, we have to discriminate between the means and the goal. In which language you talk is not important. What you talk is important. This is the basis of our spiritual life. And it is for this purpose, Bhagwan Shankaracharya, when he saw that old man, instead of focusing attention on his own being or getting involved in the active spiritual life, remember, underline the word active, active spiritual life. Never retire in life. We must be active till the last moment. So, to convey this, Bhagwan Shankaracharya presents these thoughts for us. Therefore, I will chant. If you like, you chant. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. Samprapte Sannihite Kale. Nahi nahi rakshati dukrung karane. Samprapte Sannihite Kale. When the last moment of departure comes, that time, nahi nahi rakshati dukrung karane. Dukrung karane is a sutra from Vyakaran, from the grammar. Dukrung means karane. Like in Hindi, they write, to run mane daudna, to sit mane baithna. In the same manner, in Sanskrit, the grammar is in a poetry form. Dukrung karane, dukrung karane. Dukrung means karane, to do. So Bhagavan says, Samprapte sannihite kale. At the time of your departure from this body, it doesn't matter what language you talk. What matters is how you are when you drop the body. Friends, please remember, the last thought of our life is a blueprint for the next house. And at the moment of death, our efforts become meaningless. You cannot have any freedom to do, think, talk. You cannot. Because all the energy is slowly being withdrawn. And that, which is the last thought, that becomes our blueprint. Suppose there are some people who are mad after dogs. Mad means mad for dogs, not after. All the time, dog, 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 dog. Many years before, for the first time when I came to this country, I happened to meet my neighbor. And being Indian, I thought, let me introduce myself. So I went to them and said, Amma, I am your new neighbor. I am not your mother. Oh, I'm so sorry. Call me Maggie. What came in my mind? 2 minutes. See? So slowly, when I was getting introduced to this country, then I opted for one volunteer's job. And then they gave me a time in a hospital. So this patient, you go and sit there for 1 hour and you have to listen to. That was my job. So I went and again like an Indian, Amma, how are you? You have no business to call me and talk to me. You are here to listen to me. Yes. Then she started telling about dog. I have dog and he's so loving. Now I got so much of property. I'm thinking I will write my whole property in the name of my dog so that he can live happily. Doing the Bhasrika. See? Now that lady, when she will die, what will be the last thought in her mind? Dog. So next life, oh, oh, oh. Therefore, we have to be extremely alert that we have to have perfect control over our thought process. All problems are created because of wrong thinking. Wrong thinking cannot be corrected by not thinking. Wrong thinking has to be corrected by right understanding. How basic it is. But we get lost only in the means. Samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshate dukrum karane. Then how should we live in our life? Now the teacher says 3 times, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate. Mudamate, if I tell in a decent language, you will not appreciate it. Oh, ignorant one. Hey, Agyani, we feel as if we are honored. That force doesn't come. Mudamate. अरे बेवकूफ हाँ अब समझ में आया मूढ़मते. What should be our life? First, Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja Sevayam. Let our life be dedicated to do seva. See, friends, when we do seva, what exactly should happen to us? If we are doing seva because we feel pity on somebody, unfortunate children, they don't have anybody. So I thought, let me give my old, shirts. No. When we have seva bhav, we respect that person. When we practice charity, we look down upon him. How important it is. We do seva or devotion, like, we do seva of our parents, we do seva for the nation. See? We don't do seva of the dog. Whatever I am dog seva kar raha hu. See, friends, therefore, Bhaja Govindam. So, as long as we are living as the body, for the body, on everybody, we have to practice seva by or through our gross body. How it can be practiced? Try to avoid taking seva from anybody. I tell you, you may be knowing, not knowing, but my pain in my life is I have to take seva from so many people. They don't understand how much it is torturing. So, as much as possible, I want to do myself. Lesser the seva we take, alert and self-sufficient we remain. Bhaja Govindam. Now, if we want to practice this, then we have to keep ourselves healthy. Not only physically, but mentally also. So, the second is Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Bhajan. Unless you are in Bengal. In Bengal, they don't do bhajan. Bhojan. My first experience in Bengal, they invited me for dinner. So I thought, okay. No, they invited for bhajan. Swamiji, bhojan ko aa jana sham ko. Theek aa jayenge. I prepared myself. What bhojan? It was bhajan. So, when we are doing bhajan, what happens? Our speech gets purified. And for that, one technique which I follow, try that. Whenever you address anybody, address respectfully. Suppose we address somebody, hey Mahatma ji, baithiye. Naturally, no bad word will slip from our mouth. And suppose we do not address respectfully, so, अरे बेवकूफ समझ में नहीं आता क्या? We are condemning him. Therefore, the second bhaja is, let our speech be purified. The actions expressing happiness, speech, no bad word slips from our mouth. And third, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja. Bhaja, think of the divine. Yadyat karma karomi tattadakilam shambho tavaradhana. So these are the three channels through which life expresses. Through body, seva. Through speech, respectful expression. And through the mind, think of God. How to think of God? Whosoever comes in our life is none other than the God in a disguise. Whenever we look upon somebody with respectful attitude, we will discover one day, when we respect somebody, that somebody is not benefited. The one who is giving respect is benefited. See? Like we go to the temple and there Bhagwan Krishna is standing in that statue and pose. We do namaskar. It doesn't happen to these. The one who is extending respect and reverence, he or she is benefited. About this one example I had given, one doctor, she asked me once, Swamiji, these unknown people are coming and doing namaskar to you. How do you feel? I was taking tea. I said, take this, hold it, don't drink it. Next lady, I said, Mama, stop. She is my mother. I touched her feet. Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, shut up. Then I said, look here, if you do namaskar to me, you get 1 kilogram of merit. If you do namaskar to my mother, you get 1 quintal. Now decide. The whole queue diverted there. I took my cup of tea and went away. Suffer. Afterwards, she became so angry. Swamiji, you are nasty. I said, no, Mama. You ask me, how do you feel when unknown people come and do namaskar? I said, you were miserable because you thought they are doing namaskar to you. See, friends, remember when we extend respect to anybody, that anybody is not benefited, we are benefited. This is Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. See? So our attention is not now on the world, but world is a platform wherein we live in such a manner that we evolve and come back to our divine self. Therefore, it doesn't matter what language you talk, what type of clothes you put on, what type of temple you go, it doesn't matter. Let us not get carried away by the non-essentials. There used to be one Swamiji, is no more now. He used to like me very much. Always in Mumbai, he will tell. He used to come from Rishikesh. He was the head of the Kailash Ashram. Very great Mahatma. But staunch against English. And toward the end, he asked me, Maharaj, you translate my Sanskrit commentary on Bhagavad Gita in English so that more people will read it. See? What is important is not what language you talk. What is important is what you talk. In the same manner, it doesn't matter what type of clothes you put on, what type of food you eat, when you wake up or when you sleep. These are secondary things. The idea is, are you at peace with yourself or not? This is the foundation. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu, Atmaiva Ripuratmana. We become our enemy if we are disturbed. See, suppose I am disturbed because of this girl. I will go away. But if I am disturbed because of my own mind, jaun to jaun ka. Wherever I go, there I am. See, friends. Therefore, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Keep an eye on the quality of the mind. The physical actions, speech, they have their impact on the mind. Now, after having said this, now 4 pursuits that we have in life. There are 4 pursuits. This is called technically as Purushartha. Purushaihi arthate iti Purushartha. That which is sought after by the people is called as Purushartha. What do we seek in life? 4 things. First, Artha. Artha means not English Artha, Sanskrit Artha. Wealth. Then, second is Kama, desire fulfillment. Third is Dharma, leading a disciplined life. And Moksha, discovery of our essential nature. These are the 4 things that we are all seeking in life. So first of all, Artha, wealth, so that we are secure in life. The first is security. And the definition of security changes from person to person. One person feels secure if he has got a job and one BHK. Enough. The second person, no, I have got a job, but I think I will start my startup. And then I will have 7 BHK. Then I feel secured. No, but I have got here also, house in India also. I have got a flat in Bengaluru, and then I have got a flat in Shimla, and then whenever I go, I stay there. And who stays there? Watchman. But we have that notion that if I have got something there, I feel secured. So the definition of security changes from time to time, from person to person. Artha, Purushartha. The whole life is spent only in that. See? Therefore, investment, then insurance, and then black money, white money, investing in gold. All the time thinking about it. Now, what for the money? Imagine, okay, not real. I put in your account $1 trillion. I don't know how many zeros come, but they say so, I also say. 1 trillion, but one condition, you will not be allowed to spend that money. What will you do then? See? So, artha or money is not for the sake of money. It is for kama or indulgence. Here I'll tell you one secret. Lakshmi or money gives you happiness when she goes away, not when she comes. You go to the shopping places and you paid the amount and you get the thing and you are so happy. You think you are happy because of the object. No, you are happy because the money has gone. Secret of life. Therefore, artha strengthens the calm, desire. And if there is no self-control over earning and indulgence, we will cross all the boundaries of humanity. More and more money, more and everywhere, wherever you see corruption, is only because of that. There is no control, self-control. See? There was one case recently I saw. One IAS officer, at the age of 21, she became IAS. And by the time she was 30, 32, she has collected few 100,000 crores of rupees black money. No control. So, dharma is self-imposed control on oneself with reference to earning and indulgence. That is dharma. And whenever control is self-imposed, it is a freedom. Now, those of you who have come on your own, you will enjoy. And those of you who are tied down with a lead, chalo na, oh, they will suffer. See? Therefore, self-imposed control is dharma. And control over what? Artha and kama. See? Therefore, the third Purushartha is Dharma Purushartha. And this is what we have to practice. How to do that, the teacher will tell. So, next sutra, please repeat after me. Mudha-jahi dhanagama trishnam kuru sadbuddhim manasi vitrushnam yallabhase nija karmopattam vittam tena vinodaya chittam Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. First it was said Mudha Mate. Now second word, Mudha Jahi. Non-stop he is calling us Bevakoof. Mudha Jahihi dhanagama trushnam. Jahihi means give up. See? What is to be given? Dhana agama trushnam. More and more I want money. So what will you do? Can you eat money? See, friends, when I came here, every year I am going for so many years. Once when I came, that time, these 2000 notes were cancelled in India. So people give dakshina in a packet. So one person gave a dakshina in a very fat packet. So afterwards, when I went, I gave it to Arun because then he puts the whole thing in the that Be Happy Inc. account. So he opened. Swamiji, come. See what? People are cheating you. How come? See, all 2000 rupees notes. करप्शन की भी हद होती है. देते हैं भगवान को धोखा. Money. How much money? What for? See? Muna jahihi dhanagama trishnam. Then kuru sadbuddhim manasi vitrishnam. Focus your attention on something higher in life. Sadbuddhim. Now, this we can understand by one example. One of my old friend, he gave up smoking. And when he met me, he told me, good news for you, Swamiji. I said, what good news? Are you getting married again? He said, no. I have given up smoking. I said, what is great? I never smoked. Then you will not understand. So you are happy now? He said, yes. I said, now be attentive. If you want to know what spiritual practice I do, try that. Learn from every single experience of your life. Your Sadguru is awakened in you. Sadguru is not a person. See, the one from whom you learn, he is only like a arrow mark. On a post it is written, Jumritalaya. So you go there and stand near the pillar. Kya? Jumritalaya aage? No, you have to go in that direction. Oh. So, external guru only gives the direction. But learn we have to. So this person, I said, hey, I want to learn from you this experience. Then I asked him, you smoke for so many years. You got, for example, X quantity of happiness. Now you have given up smoking. How much is this happiness now in comparison to X? He said, X multiplied by 1 million. Conclusion, happiness is not in indulgence. Happiness is in renunciation. See, friends, how important it is. Mood, karu sad buddhim manasi vitrishnam. Then, yallabhase nija karmopatam. Work hard, earn, and never live on charity in life. We must earn every meal in our life. Work hard. Till the last moment of our life, work hard. And produce wealth. Keep yourself engaged. Never retire in life. Like many people out of whatever. Swamiji, why are you running again and again here to there? Why don't you stay in one place? Now you have worked sufficiently now. Now you should take rest. I said, okay. From now onwards, I stay in your house. I will not go anywhere. No. I don't mean that. See, as long as I don't stay with them, they are very nice. See? Now I am staying with my boss here. Why he is so happy? Because day after tomorrow I am going. See, friends. Therefore, yallabase nija karmo patam Vittam tena vinodaya chittam. Discover contentment in your life. See, those people who are practicing yoga, twisting the body, the first two things they bypass, yama and niyama. Niyama is shaucha, santosha, tapaswadhyaya, ishvara pranidhanani niyamaha. Shaucha, external cleanliness and internal purity of intentions. Shaucha. Santosha, contentment. Patanjali says, Santoshad anuttam sukhalabha. Who is the richest person in the whole world? He who is content with whatever. See? And therefore, yallabhase nija karmopatam vittam tena vinodaya chittam. Be happy with whatever you have. Therefore, do not waste your time only in money, money, money. Now the next one, we get involved in the calm desire. Naristana nabhidesham društva maga mohavesham etanmansavasadi vikaram manasi vichintaya varam varam. See, we don't see what is. We see what we have decided to see. How important it is. Take for example, a woman is created by God. Now, to that woman, the father looks at as daughter. The husband looks at as wife. The son looks at as mother. And a extrovert person, he has only one thing, indulgence. So when we look upon the world from a different goggles, and what is the goggle? Goggles are very simple. Isha vasimidam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita ma ghrutakkasya siddhanam. When we look upon anything as the creation of the divine, your wrong thinking will be arrested. See, friends, therefore you see in Bharat, we have, when the children go to the school, co-education, how they address each other. So the girls address, Nattu Bhaiya, get this thing for me. So only one relationship, brother, sister in the school. And here it is the other way around. Right from childhood, you know. He is my girlfriend. He doesn't know what is the spelling of girlfriend. Life should not be indulgent. This is the conclusion. And indulgence has no end. It can lead us to anywhere. See, friends. Therefore, self-control as regards earning wealth is concerned, and self-control as regards indulgence in this world is concerned. We have to draw thus far, not further. And nobody can help us in this. Kuru Sadbuddhim. Now here one important point has come. See, everything has a purpose. Earth has a purpose to support the creation. Then the plants and vegetation have the purpose to support the living beings. The animals are there to support the human beings. Now, human beings, what is the purpose of their life? Eat all the things, accumulate wealth, or having come at this stage of evolution, The only thing that is pending in our life is spiritual evolution. As a human being, we have attained fulfillment at the body and mind level. See, friends. Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithunancha. Four things are common between human beings and animals. Ahara, eating. We eat, they eat. Nidra, we sleep, they sleep. Bhaya, we have sense of insecurity, they have sense of insecurity. Maithunam, procreation. If that is all our life, why we should be called as human being? Then what is that which makes us human being? Dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesha. Human beings alone have dharma. And what is the dharma? Dharma is satyam vada dharmam chara swadhyayan ma pramadaha acharyaya priyam dharmavritya prajatantum ma vyavachesi matrudevo bhava pitrudevo bhava acharya devo bhava atithi devo bhava. This is dharma. And therefore, among animals, this is not there. If a calf is born to a cow, and when the calf becomes mature enough, he has no relationship with that cow. He knows only that I have to indulge with her. No relationship. Therefore, Manushya, human being, word is deciphered as Manasa Sivyati iti Manushyaha. The one who is establishing relations through the mind is the human being. Animals don't have relations. See? And when we have relations, then only we can protect us from ourselves. Therefore, Maga Moha Vesham, don't get too much involved in indulgence in this world. We have to recognize this. And we are not here only for earning money and indulgence. There is something higher in life. And for that, the teacher gives us a picture of our life. Fourth mantra, Nalini dalagata jalamati taralam tadvajjivitamatishaya chapalam Vidhi vyadhya vimanagrastam lokam shokahatam cha samastam Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. What is life? Nalini dalagata jalam ati taralam. How beautiful. Even the words and the meaning is the same. So perfect. Nalini dala means the lotus leaf. Nalini dalagata jalam. On that lotus leaf, there is little water. And that drop of water is constantly moving as the leaf moves. See? And sometimes the leaf moves little more. We don't know when that drop of water will fall. Exactly. Nalini dalagata jalamati tarlam tadva jivitam atishaya chapalam. Many years before, when I was here, one person told me, Swamiji, please come with us, don't say no. I said, okay, come. Where we have to go, somebody died and therefore we have to go for condolence. Okay, we went. On the way, Swamiji, this person, he died of heart attack. You know, he was a heart surgeon and he was very young, 38 years. How come he died so quick, so early? So, if you are a heart surgeon, does it mean that you will not have a heart attack? Friends, remember one thing. Only today remain happy. Only one day in your life, only today be happy. Tomorrow never comes. Gone is gone. All your spiritual practice is only this much. And how to remain happy? Our Maha Mantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. When you are 100%, you are happy. When you are in fractions, see, taking food nicely and then remembering, see, I'm getting this lovely food, but my son there, I don't know what he must be eating. Neither you are enjoying nor he is enjoying. Learn to remain 100% every moment. Therefore, don't waste time in two areas. One, past. Second, future. Now see, at this very moment, your mind has come to a halt. Be very attentive. Samsara is movement. And the reality is supporting the movement without getting influenced by the movement. And movement can happen only in the mind. And how the movement happens? When, be attentive, when a sequence is established. What is the sequence? One event is followed by second event, second or third event. A sequence is formed, time is born. Morning we get up, one event, then we go to washroom, second event, then we finish our bath, third event, then we have a nice breakfast, fourth event, then we go to sleep. Halt, samsara disappears. This experience, while dynamically active in this world, is like a mirror supporting all the reflections and yet not getting disturbed by any reflection. If the reflection is that of the fire, the mirror doesn't get burned. If it is that of the water, it doesn't become wet. In the same manner, the one who is supporting all the changes but doesn't get influenced by any change, that is the ultimate truth. And therefore, the teacher says, don't get carried away by your health problem. Only know for certain, Vidhi Vyadhi Abhimana Grastam. Our body, our life is full of diseases. There are three types of diseases. Body level, gross body level, subtle body level, and causal body level. Three diseases. And if you have some disease, you must congratulate yourself. You are still alive. Dead bodies don't have disease. See? When the dead body is put on the what you call fire, yaar garam ho raha, thoda thanda karo. No. See, friends, recognize this. So, if body, there will be problem. Accept them, go through. Don't all the time talk about it, Swamiji, when I got up in the morning, I got such a terrible backache, what should I do? Never mind, Amma, you will get a headache also. See? Therefore, accept modifications in the Prakriti is a rule. Wherever there is a Prakriti, Vikruti is bound to be. The only thing is, accept gracefully and go through. See? To put it together in one word, let there be miseries, but don't become miserable. That's it. These days they have stopped that. Earlier, before 9/11 on the time, there is to be one immigration form. And then you have to reply a dozen questions. Only in the form of yes and no. You don't have to write a thesis. And the questions used to be very dumb. Are you a member of a terrorist organization? Yes or no. Are you carrying deadly weapons on your person? Yes or no. You are given a choice. Exactly the same way. When we were entering this world, Brahmaji gave us immigration form. And he said, Anityam asukham lokam imam prapya. You are entering this miserable world. Question, do you want to be miserable? Yes and no. Those who have said yes, Bhagwan tathastu, all the miseries will come to you because you wanted to be miserable. Friends, we are all miserable by choice. We can be equally happy by choice. How it can be done? Don't talk about your miseries to anybody. Don't distribute. How simple it is. Therefore, Vidhi Vyadhi Abhimanagrastam. This is what life is. There will be health problem, there will be honor, there will be dishonor. See, this I learned from one great Mahatma. We went to tell him, Maharaj, we will come and pick you up from here and take for the lecture and put you back. He was so calm and quiet. You don't have to come. I'll manage. I'll come myself. Then he said, by you coming and taking me doesn't make me great. If you do not come and do not take me, doesn't make me small. I know what I am. How great it is. Because somebody is respecting us, therefore we are great. See, friends, whenever we imagine, because somebody says, you are beautiful, you start thinking beautiful, American style. No, I was kidding. Gone. This experiment I did in New Zealand. I am very lazy type. So we were going for a walk. I told this example in number of talks. And my friend, his daughter, 20 years or so, and she wanted me to go down to the sea. I said, come on here, I will not come. You go. I'll watch from here. I'll take a photograph, video, everything. Somebody come, see how beautiful it looks. I said, do you know the rule? What looks beautiful is never beautiful. What do you mean? For example, you look beautiful. Next 3 days, she did not talk to me. See, friends, don't get carried away by this world. Siddhi vyadhi abhimanagrastam lokam shoka hatam cha samastam. In this world, there is nobody who doesn't have miseries. Therefore, this is how the world is. Now, after having told about how should we conduct in this world with proper understanding, now the relational problems that we all go through, they are now taken into account. Friends, these two problems make us suffer in life. One is that of possessions, and second is that of relations. So, the teacher says in the fifth mantra, Yavat vittoparjana saktaha तावन्निज परिवारो रक्तः पश्चाज्जीवति जर्जर देहे वार्तां कोऽपि न पृच्छति गेहे भज गोविन्दं भज गोविन्दम्. Yavat vittoparjana saktaha. Till such time you are useful to this world. Till such time you earn money. Tavan nija parivaro raktaha. Everybody will respect you, regard you. Babuji ai, because money is there. Tavan nija parivaro. Remember this principle. Nobody loves anybody except selfishness. They are loving our money, not us. Therefore, a wise person should never give up the right to sign the check. Do everything, but keep your money protected yourself. This world is straight away like this. Yavan nija vittoparjana sakta, tavan nija parivaro rakta. Then only you have respect in this world. You must have heard cases, it comes in news. One person, I don't remember the name, he had been multi-billionaire. I don't know name recently. He is on the road now. Because he was so rich, everything was going on very, very nice. And one day, out of whatever foolishness, he transferred all his property to his son, and the son is straight away kicked him out, taking a revenge. Now he is on the roadside. See, you come across many places. Therefore, your security as regard money is concerned, don't give up. Don't write your will and show to anybody. Another example I'll tell you. This happened in Goa. There was a good friend of mine. His son sued him in the court. He was the only son. And he said to the court that I know my father. He is always giving to the people here and there. He is only doing charity. He will not leave anything for me. Therefore, he should be arrested, should not be allowed to do that. Now, the father and the son in the court. What for? Money. See, friends. Therefore, protect yourself from the world. And in today's world, protection is wealth. But don't get lost in that. Then, paschat jivati jarjara dehe. And when you become very old, you have no money. See, another example I'll tell you. There was a good friend of mine, Sharmaji, I still remember. He was a follower of Arya Samaj. In Arya Samaj, you do not believe in puja, bhakti, bhagwan, etc. nor Vedanta. But he was a good friend of mine. Once I was out, and then after about a few years, I went to that place and I asked him. Hey, where is Sharmani these days? Oh, he is there with his daughter, only daughter. He was in one room outside kind of thing. And there he was in such a pathetic condition. He had some paralytic attack or accident. Both legs were tied down like this. They can't open. And he is lying down there. The servant will come sometime, not come. He can't go to toilet. He can't go to bathroom. And the servant will come and give the food in front of him. When I saw him, I was so shocked. I mean, God, Sharmaji, kya ho gaya? Call your Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. He alone can help me. Whole life, he was talking only theoretical. Friends, remember, we require an anchor, a solid anchor. Till such time we think ourselves to be the body, we must have a body type, saguna sakar upasana. Don't become jnani like that. See? Otherwise, many times, when slowly Upanishad here and there we hear, and we start imagining that now aham brahmasmi. खाने को नहीं गया, aham brahmasmi. See, friends, therefore, पश्चात जीवति जर्जर देहे वार्ताम कोपि न पृच्छति गेहे. We become a furniture in the house. Therefore, keep yourself healthy, unattached, independent, and lead spiritual life. Don't get involved too much with your relations, with your possessions. Continuing further, यावत् पवनो निवसति देहे तावत् पृच्छति कुशलं गेहे गतवति वायौ देहापाये भार्या बिभ्यति तस्मिन् काये भज गोविंदम भज गोविंदम. As long as the breathing is going on, everybody talks to us, take care of us. Tavat kushalam pruchati gehe. Gatavati vayo deha pahe. Once the air has gone out and forgotten to come back, oh, मैं भूल गया. Then, about this I'll tell you one example which I have seen myself. There was one old couple and they were very much known for their love. They were eating in one thali throughout their life. They were old, maybe 75, 80 like that. And yet they will be sitting in together and eating in one thali. It was very much known. Their love is an ideal for everybody. Now this man one day died. One of the two has to die. He died. And then according to, because their son was not there, so somebody has to give the support to his neck. So the Panditji told his wife, now till your son comes, you can't put him like that. You take him in your lap. And no, I can't, I don't, no. And she rejected so pathetically in a very rude manner. And she went to other room. I was shocked what can happen. She told, hey, I am very hungry, give me food, I am very hungry. The dead body is lying in the next room and she is hungry. Now to the old lady, what can you do? So the youngsters in their house, they are trying to tell, don't teach me anything, give me food, I am hungry. And when she was taking food, that time, Acharya, you have not given me. There is less salt in this thing. See? Staying together, eating in one thali, as long as the air is ventilating. See, friends, remember, our attraction for anybody is never for the body. I'll tell you some basic. Two persons, let us say husband and wife, they never stay together because of love. Forget that dumb word, love, love, love. Two people stay together because of need and understanding. Love is only imaginary projection by the mind. Wisdom is in this. See? So if we lead our life with this understanding that we are here together only for our spiritual evolution, small little things, we must forget about them and go ahead. Therefore, the so-called love, I love you, I can't live without you, then you die. No, first you die, then I'll think. No. Gativati vayo deha paye bharya bibhyati tasmin kaye. Even the wife who was so close to that husband, she is afraid of that because now the life has gone. See, this is what is the sweet truth of life. Then what we have done in our whole life. This is our autobiography. बालस्तावत् क्रीडासक्तः तरुणस्तावत् तरुणीरक्तः वृद्धस्तावत् चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः. Our whole life is only this. If we have to write our biography in one line, so that will be, we have been struggling to fulfill our desires throughout our life, and yet we have not attained fulfillment in our life. See? So, what are the things? Balastavat krida saktaha. When we are children, I want this, I want this game, that game, new game has come, and all the time sitting with you. One NRI father came, grandfather came, scolding this grandson. All the time sitting at home, go and play outside. He took his game, went outside, sat it. Old people, they know only one thing. If the children are sitting, get up. If they are standing, sit down. Because they want to rule somebody. I tell you one psychology. What is the reason why the mother-in-law, daughter-in-law do not go together? See, it's a universal problem. What is the reason? About this, I'll tell you a story. You know, Shah Jahan was imprisoned by his son Aurangzeb. He was in either Lal Killa, he was imprisoned there. And now he can't do anything. So he asked his son, my dear son, it's okay, you put me in the jail, but can you do one favor? Yes. Give me at least 2 children, maybe 100, so that I can teach them Quran and I can run a madarsa. Why this happened? Only for one reason. He was a king ruling the whole nation. And after he is in the jail, he has nobody to rule. And therefore, he wants to rule somebody. This is exactly what happens in the psychology of the mother-in-laws. They were ruling the house. My son always listen to me. See? My son has never gone anywhere without telling me. And they become so possessive of that dumb son. See? And after the marriage, it is natural that the son will be spending more time with his wife, not with his oldie. These ladies cannot tolerate. I want to rule upon somebody. Earlier I was ruling on my son. Now another member has come. Rule over the daughter-in-law. Friends, our life goes in this wrong understanding. Therefore, balastavat krida saktaha, so much attached. Then tarunastavat taruni raktaha. And when we grow in age, then our attention changes from the childhood pursuit to the youth pursuit. See, running here, running there. That time our mind is not under our control. And these two things take away whole energy of life. Then comes the most glorious time of our life, old age. Vruddhastavat chinta saktaha. Then in the old age, the only thing they do, worry, worry, worry about. In one house, I went. It was my mistake. I spoke to that old lady first. She says, Swamiji is very good, you have come. Now tell my children, they don't listen to me. They are not worried about their children's marriage, education, nothing. Really? Call them. So the children were called. The youngest child that came, Raju, idhar Raja, Raju, retired brigadier. Now this old lady, she was complaining that he is not taking care of his children's education. Marona tu at this old age, focus attention on something higher. So I told her, Amma, why you worry about these things? She became angry with me. This is the only thing I can do. If I don't do this, then what will I do? See? We become addicted to the things, worrying unnecessarily. They can't stand or live without worrying. Parame Brahmani kopi na raktaha. We have no interest in something higher in life. Therefore, all this put together, I can tell you this simple thing. Try these two things. This I am repeating in every satsanga. Here also I will repeat it. Give it a try. Right now, next 2 minutes, do not talk to yourself. Stop. Now see what exactly has happened to you. I told, don't talk to yourself. Is it not? Did I tell, don't talk among yourself? When you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with the whole world. When we are inside volcanoes, then we can't keep quiet. How simple it is. Give it a try. And add one more parameter. Now, this experience you have, when you don't talk to yourself, you don't die. Still continue to be. And the second parameter you add, again, don't talk to yourself and listen to silence. Stop. Silence cannot be heard because ears can hear only sounds. So when you were listening to silence, what you were doing was no sounds disturb you. You were hearing the sound of the crickets, sound of electricity, wire, but you are not disturbed. See? Parame Brahmani kopi na rakta. Spend some time. And now those who have not closed the eyes and open, they were seeing everything. But because not talking to oneself and listening to silence, there were no reactions in the mind. Seeing was happening, but seer was not born. Hearing is happening, but hearer is not born. Life is lived, but nobody was born. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ